Alright, what's up YouTube? So previously we've seen the old video on how to make your own mod pack within Technic. I've noticed a few people asking questions, a few people actually messaged me on Discord, um, and there's been some confusion with the creating of the mod pack. So specifically the bin folder has always been the complication of how to do it. Now, I only share the video to give people a way to listen to someone talk and be able to see what's happening instead of reading. Now, that being said, if this video doesn't necessarily help you guys visually, you can go to Technic webpage. You can see it up here, technicpack.net in the dashboard, whatever. I can put the link description so y'all can see it, but you can kind of go through here and scroll through their little documentation center. As you see there, I'm now on their help center, but they have a few guides on a couple of different things depending on how advanced and how simple you want to go. See here, you got failed to download Minecraft resource. You have how to install modpack, how to install and upgrade Java. We've already done this one before. And then this one says how to create a server for your platform mod pack, how to make a Minecraft mod pack, how to administrate a platform mod pack, and how to create a new platform mod pack. So you can go in here, how to make a Minecraft mod pack, and you'll get this little article, which is actually quite lengthy. So this one's quite in detailed. This tells you, set up, create your mod pack with your desired mods, set up the folders and Minecraft Forge. So this is a very lengthy explanation of how to do it. Now, of course, now you have a more simple how to create a new platform mod pack, log in, register, follow the prompt. I don't want to read this out to you guys, but you can kind of get a feel for seeing where you can go to read on how to do it. But to give you guys a visual example, I want to run through making one, a test one, to give you guys an idea. So this will bounce off of this old video by updating it with this newer one that's more in depth, more of me talking and chatting, just so you guys get the whole 9 yards of everything. So first we're gonna get out of here and then go back to the Technic page. I already have a few mod packs, but we're going to go to the dashboard first. We're going to create a mod pack, and then you can do mod pack name. You can just name it YouTube test. Let's make this all lowercase. So YouTube test. So we name it YouTube test. Sorry about that pause. I had to think for a second. So YouTube test, and then you can make it whatever version you want. You can see it goes all the way to 1.0 if you're interested. But in the case of this, we're making it simple. I want to do 1.14.4, but again, you can click 1.12.2, you can click 1.10.2, 1.7.10, but we're going to stick with the latest. Well, actually, no, because we want to do mods. There's some mods here, but more mods are here. So we click 1.12.2. Hidden pack is only if you want it hidden. Literally, again, please read the prompts. That'll help understand. Short description. This gives a short description on what it looks like actually in the Technic Launcher. So, short description. This is a YouTube test pack. Dot. Modpack terms and regulations. If you really care to read that. Click accept because no one actually reads this. Create a modpack. This name has already been taken. This modpack name you entered has a slug that already exists. So, it also says you appear to be linked to an active Solder installation. That's because I am, but I'm going to try to do this with a Dropbox version. So modpack name, not a YouTube, no, new YouTube modpack. Version is going to be 1.12.2, not hidden, short description. This is a test pack for YouTube testing, question mark. Just to make it interesting, please ignore my kid in the background. He's having too much fun. So agree to the terms, create your mod pack, and see if that name is available. This mod pack is not shown in the mod pack index until it is properly configured. Either set a URL for a zip or configure solder. We're not doing solder, but we will set a URL for a zip. This is test pack for YouTube testing question mark. Again, pretty much going to try to delete this when I can, but short little description. You can see here you have overview, updates, changelog, discussion, and from here you can go to edit modpack. You can see the name, location. There is none yet. This is where you're going to set the URL for your Dropbox. It says it right here. So for in this case, when we go to dropbox.com, go in, you go to files, and you'll see that there's already a few here that I've messed with. This is an old version pack I had. This is a buddies of mine. This is, I don't even know what the heck that is, to be honest with you. I think another person's I may have downloaded. So this is what you're going to do when you want to find your URL, but we're not there yet because we haven't made the files. So you want to come into here, kind of look at your settings. You can see a lot of different things you can do. You can actually set tags if you want. You can have it say server pack so that people know when they click it, it's a server pack. If you have a website, you can put your website in there. You know, I have a website too, network.net. You can go to that website. People can go from it from here, including since we don't really check our modpack Technic web page that much. I mean, a bunch of other stuff a lot of people use and don't use. You can put your Discord server ID in there so your server pops up in the front of the overview. It's like over here in the corner, you'll see it. You have pages, you have options for pages. You can put a short description here. You can put a YouTube video URL here if you want to show off what the mod pack's like in the game. Type an overview. Again, this does have some formatting you can do. You can read it yourself if you wish. You have another little tab for help. As you can see, it doesn't necessarily show up, but the moment that you start typing in here and creating something, then that tab will pop up. Permissions and licensing. Again, some people go that far. I do, but you don't have to. You can type permissions and licensing. A lot of people like to say something like, this is a custom, I can't spell. This is a custom mod pack and can be used by anyone, but cannot be copied and republished as your own work. I don't know, something silly, right? So then you can update modpack, whatever, and it pops up in the permissions and it says this is a custom modpack and can be used by anyone, but cannot be copied and republished as your own work. So let's go back to editing the modpack. You have solder. This modpack does not match any names of your modpack on your solder setup. Why? It's because we're not using solder for this one. And here you can do contributors. If you have a couple of buddies and their name is I don't know, if it's like I like pie. Well, you can be like, okay, well, I like pie as the contributor. Let's add him as a contributor. Now he can come in and edit these details, blah, 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 blah. So that's that. Solder is if you have a solder set up. I think there's two different types of solders now. I'm not going to do a tutorial on that because I'm not even a master with it. Resources, you can add your images, so icon, logo, and background. So that will take place in your Technic Launcher. So let's go ahead and open the Technic Launcher for you guys. This is always the fun part. Alright, so Technic is open now. So this is the launcher, just this box. And you can see that there's multiple mod packs, blah, 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 blah. And the images, which are the icon, logo, and background, are the icon, as you see me putting my little cursor around. So you see the icon. This is the, trying to find something that you can see easy. Unfortunately, you can't. Oh, let's do something like, I don't know, my old one. So here's the icon, default icon, unfortunately, if you don't change it. This is the default imaging if you don't put one there. That's the logo. And then the background is behind here, all this gray space. So let's click this one to show you. So this one, icon, logo, and background is like the galaxy image. Of course, this can be cleaned up because this looks god awful. And you enter your mod pack here. And then, of course, that description you made, the short description, is what pops up right here. So it's blah, 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 blah. These right here, this is typically when you update your pack, you can do it. Actually, you can actually send it. You can say updates two different ways. You can actually post in the update tab, right? Updates. You can post in there to use wording to say what you did, right? But you can also just do the normal update in which it'll say updated to version 1.5 as default. And then people would have to come in here and then they'd have to click the updates or the change log to see what the update was. Most of the time it's nice to just go into the updates and then type blah, 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 and then have it pop up like in here as you see right here, journey map and open blocks added in. So instead of saying updated to version blah, blah. So that's that. Now you want your actual mod pack because that's why you're here, of course. So let's go ahead and let me go on silent for a bit, and you'll kind of see where you kind of have to begin to start the project. So first off, what did we say? We said Minecraft. So this is version 1.0 for the pack, created by Hoo, and on the Minecraft version 1.12.2. But you want to do mod pack. So for starters, you are going to need Forge. You can do however you want to type Google 1.12.2 modpack. So you go in here. That's not even what? 1.12.2 download. So now we have Minecraft Forge. Alright. You'll be taken to a page that looks a lot like this. And you'll have all your versions. We're going to 1.12.2. So come down to 1.12.2. Let the page load. Show all your versions. And this is where you want to be. So we're now in the 1.12.2 version of Forge for Minecraft. These are all the installs, whatnot. You can either do the latest, which has a bug icon because the latest can have a lot of bugs. Or you can do the recommended, which is usually not really close. As you can see here, it says 284. This is 276. So if 284 is right here, let's see how far it takes to get to 2768. So 2768. It would be all the way, wow, down here. Yeah, all the way down here. That's a lot. This was a long time ago because you have this update, which is recommended, but you have all of these in the middle. So most of the time people go with the latest one because if there are bugs, most likely you can say something and they will try to fix it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do install Windows for Minecraft 1.12.2 latest. I do recommend latest only because a lot of the mod packs who update to the latest forge will require the latest forge. So let's go ahead and skip this. It's going to download forge. All right, you're going to open the installer, install client, but you want to extract it. So extract it to your mod pack. We named it YouTube Modpack. Click OK. Extract successfully. Open it up. And you're going to want to create a new folder. Name it bin. Drag that into there. Click it. Name it modpack.jar. And first example I want to teach you. I named it modpack.jar. And as you see, it says modpack.jar. In order for this to go appropriate, you need to click these settings. So hidden items will show hidden files, and then extensions will show the extensions. So now it says jar. If you don't have this name extension selected, you're just going to see this, but you're not going to see the actual jar name. So once you go into here and you see that what the extension is, you can go in, delete what you need, and make sure it's just modpack.jar. Now you want your mods, so to take an example for you guys, I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go into some old server stuff, or modpack stuff. So let's go into here. Nope, what is that? So mods. So if you go into here, rename it because I'm silly, so name it mods. And we need to test this with just a few mods so that y'all can see it. So let's do JEI. And let's do journey map. There we go, we have mods. And we have bin, modpack.jar. Now, just so I can show you guys, we're going to go to Technic, to the guides and support. And then we're going to go here. Set up the folders and Minecraft Forge. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. So that's true. Make a few more folders inside the one you just made, bin mods config. So we're going to do that. Let's make one called config. Doing this on purpose so you guys can follow this with me. Again, just like I did, decide the version of Minecraft you want to make your mod pack for and download the Minecraft Forge installer. Run the installer. There should be 3 options: install client, server, and extract. Select extract. Click the dot button. Choose the folder. We chose this one. And there is a file with the universal.jar. That was the forge.jar. We moved it to the bin. Renamed it modpack.jar. We downloaded a few mods, kind of. Copied and pasted 1.12.2 mods in there. Put it in the mod folder, yep. Yep. Okay. So this is right here. In short, when you have a config file, you do want to, it says you want to run a clean client for that stuff. So we can, but we're going to try it without it just to see what happens. So we'll try this 2 ways. Boom. Okay. We'll name it YouTube Test Modpack. Done. Dropbox. Upload to Dropbox. Share. Create link. Copy link. Go to your modpack. Click Edit Modpack. Go to Modpack location in the Modpack settings. Copy and paste that link. Control V is an option. Change that 0 at the very end. Change it to a 1 to say 1 download. That's what it does. It makes you download it. Save or update Modpack. Change save. Know what the name is, a new YouTube Modpack, or you can go here, install the Modpack, Control C, that'll copy it, go to the launcher, paste that, install it. Again, it's only 2 mods, so this should go very quickly. While this is going on, if any of you guys got lost in what was going on, go back into the video, pause it, and slow it down. You can pause the video, look what I did, start the video, move to the next, pause it again, play it again, go back as many times as you need. That's kind of why some people go very fast, because you can go backwards and go look at it again. I will go thorough and slow to make sure y'all can see what is going on. Every error, any little confusion that can happen, getting the feel for it. Chances are I could have actually easily done something wrong on purpose, and even though it's loading, there's a chance it could crash, but I don't know that per se. I purposely left the config file empty just to see what would happen. So Minecraft 1.12.2, we have powered by Forge. So let's turn the sound off first. Let's go into video settings, turn some stuff down. Sure, we can do all particles. Let's do large. Let's open it full screen. Done. Single player. Let's test a single player. And then YouTube modpack testing. Survival. Bonus chest. Allow cheats. Default. Create new world. This is always a fun part. When you open this world, this will be usually your hint on if your mods are actually working, because at the front of the page you'll see that it will say Forge, but then you still don't know if your mods are fine or not. it's possible that you can have Forge and everything run, but nothing else actually runs. So as you can see, let's move around. Let's clear the tutorial. Don't punch any wood. I don't want to deal with that. So first mod. The first mod that you can see is the map. That is journey map. The second mod you can see is JEI. Now, because I'm weird, I want to do this. There we go. So I don't like that either. You can see here all the games now. JEI allows me to spawn stuff in like that. So that's two mods. JEI, just enough items, and the mini map. And that took us maybe 30 minutes, but that's because tutorial. So it works. Everything works. And just to backtrack, that's two mods. Make sure all the mods are compatible with the Forge version and the Minecraft version. Chances are, if it's 1.12.2, go ahead and try to run it. Sometimes you won't know what Forge version you need per se until you actually run it, and it might say, "Hey, you don't have a version of Forge that is required for a mod." So then you're like, "Okay, fine, I'll bump up to the next Forge." That's why you always just do the latest Forge. Chances are, a lot of mod packs will design their mod. A lot of mods will be designed for the latest Forge. Sorry about that. Long day. So let's go ahead and save and quit. Let's backtrack and let's see what we did so you guys can see it. We made a bin file, we made a config file, and we made a mods folder. These are all three folders. I'm sorry, I call them files. So we made three folders, and then we went and we downloaded, let's open my history. We downloaded Minecraft Forge. We got the Minecraft version that we wanted, which was 1.12.2, and then from the 1.12.2 Forge, we picked what version of that we wanted, which was the latest one, which had the bug symbol. We downloaded it, we select extract, and then we click the three dotted button, or basically the three, some people call it a hamburger button, but you click the period button and you select the folder, which in this case it was YouTube Modpack on our desktop. This will be whatever you name it to, and you extract it to this file, in which it brings or downloads a Forge jar file. You take it, put it in the bin, and then you rename it modpack.jar with making sure you have the file name extensions on so that you see the extension. So if I removed it right now, you don't see the extension. Now you do. Make sure you see the extension. Name it modpack.jar, not .jar. Don't name it, "This is my modpack.jar." No, it must just be modpack.jar. If you don't want the file name extensions there, and let's say it's off, and let's say it just says Forge blah 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 universal, and you don't see .jar at the end, just change it to modpack then. Don't change it to anything else. But I do recommend you have this on, because that will even help when you're making your or updating your mod packs. You want to see that you're not changing something that you're not supposed to and breaking stuff. So we did that, and then we downloaded mods, or I copied and pasted mods and I put them into here, making sure that they were 1.12.2 version, which they were. And then we highlighted all three of them, and then we sent them to be a compressed folder. Basically, in this case, you're just zipping all three of those. So however you want to do it, that's you. However you zip your file. So you select those three and zip it. It zips them as one, and then go to Dropbox, upload it to Dropbox, click on share, copy the link, go over to your mod pack on the Technic webpage, click on edit mod pack, put in that URL that you had, copy and paste it, remove the 0 at the end to a 1, click on update mod pack, and then go install it by getting the install link. And once you have it installed, It should run up fine, and then you just made a mod pack. From there, you can go to your client side files for the mod pack from downloading on Technic Launcher. You can go and copy the config files into here. You can change them to whatever you want, and then you can also add more mods and just copy the same thing, which you did. So if you updated it, you would highlight them. Let's say you updated it, you added in the config files, and then you added in more mods. Just highlight it again, zip it, come over to the Dropbox, delete the one you already have in there. So then delete that, upload the new one, and then share and copy link again. Go back into the modpack webpage, go into the modpack settings, and put in that link again, and make sure to change the 0 to the 1. Then, when you do update it, make sure to come into versions, type in a bigger number than the previous version. So in this case, it gives you a hint, 1.1. Type in a changelog if you care to. The changelog will go here. People can see it. Type in a changelog, blah, 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 blah. You can update the version. It'll say this version is now 1.1. So that way when you go to the Technic Launcher, from opening it, so make sure to close the launcher, reopen the launcher, and you'll be able to see there's an update. And then that will allow you to download all the new mods you added, the new configs, whatever. Hopefully that helped everyone. That clears a lot of information up. This was an extensively long video for trying to do something that takes only 5 to 10 minutes. If you have any more questions, please put it down below, but this is no different than what the Technic webpage will tell you what to do. Just visual representation. So hopefully that helps you guys. Again, if you have any more questions, leave in the comments. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Keep notifications when I post new content. I will be posting out a lot of new videos here shortly for multi-craft setup, as I went through at least a week or two doing that. So I want to make sure I can share an updated version of multi-craft Minecraft server panel for you guys. If you have any other videos you'd like to see, comment below as well. I do have a Draconic Evolutions Additions mod I'm going to do a tutorial over, but it's going to be deeper this time with every single item going in depth of what they do. And hopefully there'll be more on the list to come. Other than that, guys, I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace out.